guys, my name is Favor Daniela Ogundipe of Arela Signature. You're welcome to class. So today we'll be learning how to cut and sew a 360-degree flare skirt. So this can be, we can also make this a gown. It's not necessarily you make it a skirt. So this can also be a gown. So in this class today we'll be learning how to cut and sew it. So here I have my fabric of 2 yards. I'm going to make it, it's going to be a short skirt. So I'll be opening it up so you see how I folded it. This is it. This is how I folded it. So this is fabric of 2 yards. So I folded it into 4 to get my flare. This is how I did it. So the first one, this is it. So I'll be folding it to the right side. Fold it to the right side. Before then, so I need the radius is for this class skirt round waist and the skirt length. Skirt round waist and the skirt length. So my skirt round waist is 34 and I'll be adding 2 inches to it for zipper allowance, and my skirt length is 21. So I'll be taking 2 inches from it for the band, then I'll use 19 for now, then later I will cut 2 inches for the band, then I'll attach it to the skirt. That will give me my 21 inches length of skirt. So stay tuned as we dive into the class. So like I said, I was going to show you how to fold it. This is how I folded mine. So I fold it into 2, but I made sure I'm leaving this space. So I'm going to be needing this part for my band. So I folded the first one. I like seeing this shorts, where the length of my, I like seeing this part. So the reason why I had to refold it again. So this here is going to serve as you can see, this is the folded part. So I'm going to be taking my radius from this part. So this will be the waist of my skirt, this part, and here will be the length of my skirt. So I'll be doing waist to get my radius. You can as well as do 34 divided by 6.28. 34 divided by 6.28, but in this case I won't be doing that. I'll be doing my 34 divided by 4. I'm sorry, 36 for skirts, 34 for skirt length, and I added 2 to it for zipper. So I'll be doing 36 divided by 4. That will give me 9 inches, but let's just divide it. 36 divided by 4. That will give me 9 inches. See, I got my 9 inches. So what I will do here is place my 9 inches here to get the radius. You do it carefully. Make sure it's accurate. So I'm going to mark that point with my chalk. Mark the point with my chalk. Then I measure down from this folded part to this part. I realized I got 625, 5.625. That is right after your 5.5, 5.625. So this is it here. This is 5.5. Here, right here is 5 inches. This is 5.5. So the next line happens to be this one here. I'm trying to So here we have 5.5, 5.5, 5 inches, 5.5. This is 5.625. 5.625. In case you don't know how to read your tape measure, please, I have 2 videos in this channel. There are 2 videos. One is how to read and understand your 1/8 tape measure, this particular one, and the second one is how to read and understand your 1/16 tape measure, the other tape measure. So back to class, please. So like I told you, I got 5.625. So I'm going to be taking it all around. 5.625. 5.625. So after that, the chalk is almost in a circular form. So that is it. So I'll be adding, I'm not going to be cutting it direct on the same spot. So I'll be cutting it 5 inches away above this, the exact 5.625, half inch away. So I'll be cutting it on this second line, not on the previous line. So now I'll be, taking my skirt, that is for joining. So from here, I'll be taking my skirt length. Okay, now I have 17.5 left. I guess I will just have to work with that, since that is what I have here with me, 17.5. So at the end of the day, plus 2 inches for the band. So at the end of the day, we'll be having let's say all together 19 inches, 17, 18, 19. So this happened to be 17.5. We'll be using the 0.5 for the joining of the band to the waistline. So I will make do with that. So connecting it. So right now I'll be cutting it out. And also cut this part out. On the second line, not the first one. So after that, I'm going to slit. I now have my skirt folded into 2 places. So I'm going to slit this part open. I will slit this part open for my zipper to be able to go through it. So that is it. See that we now have our skirt slitted. So this is it. So now I'll keep that aside. Be folding it into 2. So like I said, my waistband is 2 inches. So I'm going to do it into 2. That's for plus half inch for sewing allowance. So I'll be doing 5. I'll be doing 5 inches. 2.5. So I'm going to be measuring around this waist to know how many I have. Measuring around the waist circumference. So here I have 38 inches. So I'll be doing 40. I'll be doing 40 for a reason, because in case of, you know, shortage, and secondly, I really don't want to make use of hook and eye. I want to make use of a button, so I need an extra there to serve me for the space, for the button space. So this is the band. The next thing I will be doing is to add a paper stay to it to make it a bit firm. It's very soft. This Ankara is a very soft one, very, very light material. So I'm going to add the paper stay to it, to the wrong side, so that will give it will make it a bit firm. So guys, I have I've added the paper stay to the band of the skirt. So I went ahead and folded in this part in by 0.5 inch, and also I went ahead and, you know, I notched the center of the band. After notching the center of the band to know the center, you know, to indicate it, I also went ahead and measured my round waist, and I notch it here. This is where it's going to stop. So this remaining part, like I said earlier, I want to, you know, I want to fix the button on the skirt. The skirt band is going to, instead of having fixing a hook and hive, I need a button for it. So I prefer button to hook and hive. So I did the same on the skirt. I did the same on the skirt. So I notched the center of the skirt. So after notching the center of the skirt, so I also went ahead and notch where my zipper will start. This part, this is where this is my zipper allowance. So this space here is for my zipper. So what I will do right now, I will be going to the sewing machine. I will insert my zipper. After inserting my zipper, I will come back and show you what next. So guys, I'm done fixing the zipper. So here, this is the zipper. I made use of the short, very short zipper, the skirt zipper, because it's a flare. So I made use of the short zipper. I'm done fixing it. I just want it from this length to this length. I used 5 inches. I did it 5 inches long. I don't want it longer than that. So I'm done fixing the zipper. Here I'm going to take the band to the sewing machine. So this is the band. So I'm going to take it to the sewing machine. So I'm going to sew it this way. I'll sew it this way, and I will close it down to this notch part. After that, I will do same on the second part. That is because I want to fix a button on the band, on the waist, instead of hook and eye. So I'll be using a button. So I'll be sewing this part just like a trouser band. That's how I want it to look like. So I'll be back. So guys, I'm done with the band. I'm done turning the band. So this is where the button and the dissing will be. The button and the buttonhole will be in each of the parts, you see. See, this is where it will be. So I'm done turning this part inside out. I sewed, you know, I sewed the inside and I turn it out. The same thing here. So now I also bring out the inside of the skirt, the wrong part of the skirt. So I'm placing the right part of the band on the wrong part of the skirt waist. So I'm going to be turning it, I'm going to be sewing it around. So when I'm done sewing it around, sewing the band around, so I will turn it to the inside, and you know, I will use that to cover the rough part inside. So that is what I want to do now. I'll be heading to the sewing machine. Please note that before doing this, you have to notch the center part of your band and also notch the center part of your skirt. Then you place the center part facing each other. Center part of the band, center part of the skirt facing the notch area, facing each other on the waist of the skirt. This is it. So I'm going to be sewing it round. I'm heading to the sewing machine now. So guys, I'm done joining the band now. So I've turned it to the right side. So I'm going to, you know, remember the part we folded in on the band by 0.5. So I'm going to be using that part to cover this rough edges. I'm going to use it to cover it. I'll be sewing it round. Then I'll sew it round to this part, all of it. When I'm done, I will let you know what next to do. So guys, as you can see, I'm done turning it. See, I'm done turning it. Please, if you are a beginner, I advise you make use of your pins. You use your pin, you pin it down before turning it. So as you can see, I'm done turning it. So this waist, I did it, this part I did it intentional. This thing I did is an intentional act, please, because the person I'm making this skirts for, I'm not too sure of our waist measurement. So to me, it looks like our waist measurement is bigger than this skirt. So the reason why I made this band here instead of hook and eye, I won't be making use of hook and eye, I'll be making use of this thing button. So the reason why I made it this, the extension this long, is not supposed to be this long. It's supposed to be just something very moderate, like this. Sure, you understand? Like something like this here, and something like this, maybe like this here. You understand? Like this. But see, like this way. But I made it this long because I'm not too sure of her waist measurement. So she looks bigger than this waist measurement. So I'm going to, by the time she comes, she'll put it on. Let's see if the waist measurement is exact as size. But if it's, then if this is a waist measurement, the whole of this, that means the button and the hook is just going to stay this way after being zipped, to stay this way. But if it's not, it means that we are going to be adjusting it. But if this is our exact measurement, see, it's not bad. This one, this part will go in, one of the parts will go in. Then I'll be inserting 2 buttons for her, 2 buttons, one here and one here. So it's going to be like a fancy, I'm going to make it a fancy type of buttons for her, so it will look very beautiful. You see, when I'm done with the buttons, this is how it's going to look like. So I'm going to be pressing it. I'll take it to pressing iron, to the pressing table. I will press it. After that, I'll be folding it in. I don't really want to fold it in because already the length is short. So I'll be making use of a bias to turn it. So after that, I will iron it. Then during the process of the ironing, I'll make sure I make sure I iron this paper off the fabric. So that is it. Hi guys, so here is the outcome of the skirt. See, like I said, I already went ahead and make use of bias. I've used bias to turn it, you know. See how neat it is. See how neat it is. Very neat. So here comes an end to the class. Is the result of the skirt, and we have come to the end of the class. But please, at this point, if you know that you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do well and subscribe to the channel. And thanks for joining. Please subscribe, share, and like. Subscribe, like, and share. Drop your comments. You understand? So thanks for joining. Bye. See you in another class. Bye for now.